Hello, welcome. So, if you remember the last time we studied just the preliminary concept of permutation and fundamental principle of counting. Today, I will do one application of it. So, to kind of further, help you understand what it is and how can we solve problems. So, see, this is the problem that I have taken. Basically, there is one family in which there is one mother. She has two sons, and then both the sons have a wife each. Okay, so five people in the family. The way there are three chairs, okay, which means that at any given point of time, out of these five, only three can sit. But the condition is that the mother is always supposed to sit in the central chair. As it happens in Indian families, the senior most person gets to take the most central position. So the mother is always sitting in the central chair out of the three chairs. Now the condition is that either both the wives, okay, both the daughter-in-laws or wives, either they will, either both of them will sit or both of them will stand. So it can also happen that, in one of the photos, one of the wives is sitting and the other one is standing behind. It cannot happen. So both of them have to either stand together, or both of them have to be sitting, right, at one point of time. And hence, the question is that in how many different ways then we can take the photo, because arrangements. So when you look at it, it's nothing but a problem of counting now. So let's imagine, so for example, let's imagine it is a photo frame. I am drawing a type of a photo frame. Okay. Now when we are drawing a photo frame, let's put three chairs also. These are three chairs, these three dashes that you see, these are three chairs. Now we know that mother has to sit here. So mother, let's fix this position. So this position is fixed. The central position of mother is fixed, which means that, and let's call the sons S1 and S2, and let's call the wives D1 and D2, okay, and the mother as M. So these will be that's how we will identify these people. Now out of these chairs, the condition was what? Remember, the condition is, so we have fulfilled one condition, which is the second condition, that there are three chairs and the mother always sits on the central chair. So that condition is fulfilled by making sure that we have fixed this. Okay. The second condition was that either both the wives sit or both the wives will stand. So now we will try to fulfill that. So let's now try to do that. Let's say, so D1, D2, either they will sit here. So say D1 here and D2 here. It can be an arrangement, right? And say at the back S1 and S2, the sons there stand. So this is one arrangement, very simply put. But the question is that there can be multiple such arrangements, right? Now see, when we, let's assume that this is fixed, the S1 S2 arrangement is fixed. Okay. Now D1 and D2 is the arrangement here. So D1 is sitting on the left hand side and D2 is sitting on the right hand side. What can happen? This is one arrangement. Now let's assume that the daughter-in-laws are sitting only, they are not standing. In this scenario, what will happen is that we will have another situation where the D2, this D2 will sit on the left and D1 will sit on the right. So how many ways, what are the ways for them to be distributed when they are like this? There are two ways, correct? But also understand that behind the sons are standing, correct? So the sons, there are two positions, either S1 S2 or S2 S1. Therefore again there are two ways here in which the sons can stand in the back, right? Therefore for the situation where the daughters are sitting, we will have 2 into 2 because they are mutually exclusive events. What are these events? The events are the sons standing at the back and daughters sitting in the front. These are two mutually exclusive. They're not dependent on each other, right? So in total, when the daughters are sitting, there are 4 ways to arrange the photograph. Similarly, in the other scenario, now we will assume that obviously mother is here only, fixed, condition fulfilled. Now we will assume that the daughter-in-laws are standing behind and the sons are sitting in the front automatically. Now it is the same situation as this. Okay, this is the same situation as this, except the daughters are standing and the sons are sitting. So again, in how many ways can the daughters be standing at the back? 2 ways. And in how many ways the sons can be sitting in the front? 2 seats, 2 people. So either S1, S2 is one way, and then S2, S1 is another way. So 2 ways. So 2 into 2, 4. In total, there will be 8 ways in which the family photograph can be done. 8 different ways, right? If we fulfill all the 3 conditions. And the point is that this is the way you have to think about counting and arrangement. Instead of really getting into the formula, it is way easier for you to understand, visualize, then count. And this is the fundamental principle of counting. The concept that we have used here is mutually exclusive events. So it is that simple. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again with a further clarification on gradually we will build our uh, permutation and combination competencies or skills. See you.